Hey everyone, it's me, HDMac118 here, and today we're going to be starting a new series called Henry's Funky Flash Tutorials. All right, so I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do some drawing stuff for Friday Night Funkin' and Flash. So first, let's get everything set up, create our canvas. All right, so we got our canvas. Now you can set the stage color to whatever you want right here. I'm just gonna go with the classic gray because you really can't go wrong with gray. Alright, so today, on today's lesson, we're gonna be learning how to draw a character, a little fun little character, how to animate, and how to shade. Shading can be a little shading is more, I'd say it's about as equal to the way to how difficult shading is in anime. Shading, let's just say shading equals equal to animate. But it's easy, because it is. It's very easy to shade, and I'll show you guys how to do it. So, oh, messed up my canvas here. So first, let's just draw a little character. Oh yeah, the way you can toggle pen pressure or not, because if you don't toggle pen pressure, you'll just be left with this big brush, like a big oval. So you want to toggle this little thing right here. That will toggle pen pressure. So yeah, the harder I press down, the more it will ink the screen up. So anyways, so the way we want to go about this is let's draw a little circle for our little friend. Wait. Yep, here we go. Alright, so we have our little friend's head right here. Now we're going to want to create a new layer. So when you're animating a Friday Night Funkin' character, you're going to want to put every single body part on a different layer. So, of course, you want to put the body below. You want to put the body below the head so the head can clip on top and not like this. I'll show you when I color it. It'll make more sense when I color it. Alright, so we got our little friend here, and I just colored him using this little paint bucket tool. Alright, so here is how to shade. So take the pencil tool, put whatever color you want in it. I'm gonna choose green, and wherever you want to shade, you gotta just put a line wherever you want to shade. So wherever you want to shade will go right there. Alright, and select your color. I'm gonna do light pink so it can contrast with boyfriend. And click pencil tool. Click on the color. This little white thing with the red slash going through it, click that. It's gone. It's transparent. You can't see it anymore. Meaning that it is gone and will never be found again. So yeah, that's a pretty easy way of shading. So I'm going to do it again with the body. I'm sorry if I'm not really good at explaining these kinds of things. I don't know. I just don't really find myself to be a good explainer, but hopefully I'll change that when I make the series. Anyways, so we have our body parts shaded. Now we need a hand. Now we're gonna want to put the hand below the body and the head. So yeah, it'll be layer 3 below these 2 layers. All right. All right. So I forgot how to do this. I think I just do it on 1 layer, but yeah, I'll be sloppy today. So all this talking is making me forget how to draw. All right. Anyways, so we have our hand. Um,
We have our heading. Here we go.
anyways. So, alright, so we have our hand. Probably gonna want to color our hand in. Oh, it's a little bit messed up, but I can fix that pretty easily. Just color this white, and then gonna wanna shade it. Alright. So, we have our character, we have our body, and we have our hand. So, is that a cool little microphone right here? A little nice little addition. Let's just color this like we would color any microphone. Probably like a dark, super dark blue. Alright, and let's just shade it real quick. Alright, so with that, we have our character. Oh wait, you probably want to resize it because the sprites will probably get messed up. But alright, so we have our character. Now let's start converting everything into symbols. So here's how to convert something into a symbol. You want to select your frame, right click on this if it's like highlighted, and now click on convert to symbol. Now if you want to apply effects, I recommend you choose movie clip. Button isn't really important. Graphics, I'm just gonna go with graphic because it's really just a part. Let's just do head. Call this head. Let's call this body. And let's call this hand. Alright. So here is where you're gonna start animating. So animation with Friday Night Funkin' characters is a pretty tedious process, but I'll try my best to explain it here. Alright, so first frame. First frame is very important because that is the position that your character will loop back to when it is finished with the idle animation. So you want to make sure that the beginning and the end of the animation both correspond and that they're both using the same frames. Because then if they're not using the same frames and the beginning and the end are they're not correlated or they're not like similar, then it's gonna look weird. So you're gonna want to keep this first frame until we finish the animation. Alright, so let's start with animating the head, because the head is probably the hardest part out of all of this. It took me about a year to understand like how to do this, but yeah. So we got our first frame. Second frame, you're going to want to move the head back, tilt it a little bit back to whatever direction your character is in, like the opposite direction of what your character's in. So let's say my character's to the left, I'm going to tilt it back to the right. Now, copy this frame, paste it like, I don't know how to say that, but you gotta paste it after this tilt back frame. So now hold the Alt key on your keyboard, and maneuver the head down using this little tool right here. Just like drag it down, rotate it, all holding Alt. And now we have our third frame of animation. Now, how to create the fourth frame. Take that, rotate it back. See, it's already looking pretty good. So rotate this to the right if you're replicating what I'm trying to do. Now, delete this frame. So now, your fifth frame. Hold Alt, do the little Alt rotate thing again. Now, copy and paste. This is where the beginning frame comes in. Copy and paste this, the beginning frame, after the fifth frame. You're going to want to slightly move it back. Just slightly. So like not even that much of a difference, but you see. Alright, so we have our little head bob. Oh yeah, here's a way to loop it. So you gotta go to control and then loop playback. See? It's already coming along pretty nicely. Now, okay, I was just making sure that I was recording. Oh. Every single one of your poses, except for the death animation, has to be 15 frames. If you want it to be more, you can, but 15 frames is about the ideal amount of frames for an idle animation. It'll probably shorten, though, when I remove the first frame of all of these, but yeah. So here's how you make the body bounce. It sounds pretty weird, but it'll look better. All right. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead. You're gonna wanna. So copy this frame. Hold Alt. Move it down a little bit, so the body can like move down. And hold the shift, or wait, no, you can just drag it. So expand it to the left a little bit, or just expand it like this, I guess. So it'll basically make him squat. It'll make him look like he's squatting. So you're gonna want to do this so it can loop back to its original pose. Alright, so second frame, same ordeal. Now, just a little bit, don't make him squat too much though, for the second frame, so it can loop back. Now this is just my decision, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of a bounce back. Or wait, yeah. I guess that's what you would refer to it as, but alright, so it's already looking pretty good. Now, here's probably one of, along with the head, this is probably one of the most difficult parts to do and both explain. So, now I'm probably going to want to move this hand up a little bit. Alright, so we have our hand. Do the alt rotate trick again. But so yeah, it's like da, da. And now we're just gonna want to move it a little bit, rotate it to the right a little bit. Oh shit. This probably isn't gonna look so good, but hey, just an example. Y'all don't have to do what I'm doing. It's probably not the best thing to do anyways. Yeah. See, it looks a little wonky. See, this is probably better. Yeah. See, something like this. Alright, so we have our animation done. Let me just play this for y'all frame by frame. Frame 1. Frame 2. Frame 3. Frame 4. Frame 5. Frame 6. And frame 7. So the ideal idle animation should basically only be 5 to 7 frames in length. So that but then again, that's just my opinion. All right, what should we call this character? I'm gonna call this character Joseph. And with that, oh, I should probably mention one more thing. So, there is this feature in Adobe Animate that allows you to convert layers to symbols. Flash does not have that. That is a feature only implemented into Animate, I believe. So, if you want to do the same thing or something along the lines of that, you have to download a plugin. See, I'm going to tell you guys where to find the plugin and where it's at. So, I'll put the link in the description, but what you're going to want to do is you want to go to the link in the description. It's a link to a tweet from Phantom Arcade, who links this plugin. And the plugin is a plugin that allows you to convert frames to symbols. See, and how you use it is what I just did. So, frames to symbols, click on this, download it, yada yada yada. Just click on it and it should like initialize and like download onto Flash. So yeah. That's pretty much all I have for today. If you guys like what you see and you want to get more Flash tips, I'd be down to produce more content for y'all like this. So if you like it, leave a comment, subscribe or like the video. That's cool too. Anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.